All right. Here we are in the winner's bracket. Ancient Cistern will be our first map. It's spawning in the top right-hand side. It is NightPhoenix, representing Hothead Gaming. And on the other side of the map with the red Zerg pieces representing Berserker, it is DIMAGA. Ancient Cistern has been the first map, I think, every single series so far, I want to say. The only thing that tells me that people are really okay with this map. Protoss and Zergs are really okay with this map. Alright, DIMAGA's actually just not going to mess with whatever NightPhoenix is doing. Just going to go ahead and take the other base location. It's fair. I mean, you see Zergs do it all the time now. The moment they see the probe here, it's natural. It's just like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm just going to take the other base location. Not going to sweat it. You know, let the Protoss do what they want. Alright. Gas, pool. Fairly standard stuff. Nothing too odd so far. NightPhoenix once again being a little bit of a pest with that first probe, poking at the minerals. DIMAGA even pulling a drone to like deal with it. Yeah, and that's so far nothing too serious. Probe's finally gonna go home. Dep's gonna be on the way soon. Oh, this probe actually decided to stick around and just continue to be a nuisance. Boy, probes are something else. Oh, you little... Stargate on the way now for NightPhoenix. Looks like we're going to see some more Oracle action. Nice cancel there by NightPhoenix. DIMAGA's going to grab that third base. And here comes the Adept. I don't think the one Adept is really going to get too much done. Just a little bit of scouting, nothing more. Going to poke in here, see that the mineral line is getting saturated here. And get out. Scot-free. Alright, NightPhoenix is going to try and poke in here, see if there's anything else that he can do. He's going to back up, immediately get into the main base. Now, this is a lot of links for DIMAGA this early on. This feels odd. Like, this doesn't feel right. DIMAGA is actually down to 20 workers right now. Well, 25 now. Alright, we do have a lot of lings moving across the map. I guess he's going to try and dummy check NightPhoenix's wall. NightPhoenix trying to get the third base up, but it looks like it's going to be delayed for a little while by these Zerglings. DIMAGA also trying to catch up. Uh-oh. Alright, we do have another NightPhoenix setting up his wall again. Actually does save the Adept too. That's nice. Oracle is going to come in here, going to pop a couple of these drones. And it's going to hang out in the... Oh, the dead space isn't far back enough, is it? I actually do not know. I should check that. Excellent vision by DIMAGA, by the way. Nothing's going to hit that third base, or the second base. I don't know what to call it at this point. Zerglings are going to be pushed back. And NightPhoenix is going to be able to take the third base a little bit later than he probably wanted to. For a second there, I thought those Adepts were in trouble, but the Oracle is overhead, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. Let's see. What is Zerg player doing right now? We're just droning up. We grabbed an evolution chamber, so I imagine we're going to be getting that +1 melee. More Zerglings on the map. +1 melee. NightPhoenix going for more oracles. Actually getting a second Stargate too. Interesting. Is this what Protosses are still doing? Or is this still a thing that Protosses like to do? Just go Golden Armada, like directly to it. Unfortunately, it looks like these Adepts are going to be caught out in the open. Zerglings will be able to take care of a couple of them. I'm actually a little surprised. I thought NightPhoenix would probably have to cancel that, but it looks like it's going to be fine. I thought for sure you had to have, like, it was mandatory to have the Oracle overhead, but I guess not. Maybe I miscounted the how much NightPhoenix had there. This could actually make a pretty nice cancel on the 4th base. The Oracle squad coming in. Oh, look at that. They're just bullying everything in this base. Like, what are you doing? You're just being mean to the queen for no reason. Just gonna hang out in the that space over there. Another run by attempt by DIMAGA. Looks like it's gonna be cleaned up by NightPhoenix. Ooh, the call is actually Phoenix this time. Okay, okay, I like it. I like it. Let's see what he does with it. 4th base is gonna be reestablished by DIMAGA. Another attempt at this run by, but it doesn't look like he's really going to be able to get anything done here. Yeah, like, just kind of wounds a probe, and that's about it. I guess it is something that NightPhoenix has to keep his eye out for, so he doesn't, like, lose a massive number of workers. More Phoenixes are on the way, and it looks like DIMAGA's kind of going for a Roach Club again. Or the Roach Hammer. +1 melee is finished, +1 range is on the way. 66 workers, and we're just going to be crushing. Well, I get 69. Nice. Got 69 workers, and we're going to be crushing roaches. I swear, every single time I think it's going to be a roach hammer, I'm wrong. All right, so the 4th base is actually going to get canceled again. Phoenixes are going to roll in. They're going to take out the queen. It looks like they're also going to take out a couple of drones here. Really well done. 6 drones have gone down so far, as well as an overlord. We do have a massive push coming up here. It looks like the Phoenixes are going to be recalled. It looks like they're going to be able to pick up a decent... They're going to be able to pick up some of these banelings. Oh, these probes have got to run. Okay, the probes have successfully exfiltrated the area. And it looks like these roaches are just going to be pushed back now. Templar Archives are now on the way. As well as, I didn't even notice that that infestation pit went up. Hive is starting up. Oh, no. Are we going to try and go lurkers now? I feel like it's a little... I feel like the Hydralistus should be... Well, I don't know. I feel like the Hydralistus should have been done, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, the Phoenixes are coming back in. Oh, no. Are these Overlords going to get zapped? Yeah, they are. All right, looks like they're going to be trying to... well, not grab there. Too many spore crawlers. They're just kind of just being a nuisance at this point. Just killing as many overlords as possible. Roaches are going to be pushing in once again. I don't think there's actually enough units here to deal with it, but yeah, they're going to retreat back to the range of the shield battery. I'm actually surprised that they're getting enough done here. All right, so NightPhoenix is going to see that there is indeed burrowed roaches moving around here. Should have been able to tell by the spikes before, but just in case he was ever confused, there it is. All right, so we do have infestors on the way now, and we did have the I'm pretty sure that was the energy upgrade. So they're going to come out with a little bit of extra energy. Should be able to drop fungal first thing. Actually, I need to check my math on that. I'm not 100% sure. Fleet Beacon is on the way now. Oh, these drones are not... These drones aren't mining. Oh, no. NightPhoenix going for a 4th base. Fleet Beacon will be finishing up, so I imagine we're going to see carriers coming out here fairly soon. NightPhoenix is playing... I feel like NightPhoenix is playing this correctly. This is how you should play Sky Protoss if you're going to do it. Kind of ease your way into it. Phoenix Fleet's still actually out here. I'm a little bit scared for DIMAGA, to be honest with you, because he is going for Hydralisk, and you don't... Like, Hydralisk can work fine, but it's definitely not the optimal counter for SkyToss shenanigans. Especially if NightPhoenix starts to get a little bit of extra splash out. Like, do we have... We don't have Storm. I don't think we have... Robobay? Robobay? No. Well, he still does have charge lots, and Hydralisks kind of fall apart to charge lots. Whoa, going for the mothership now. Lurkadon started up for DIMAGA as well as Aspire, so he does have an idea of what's coming. Ooh, nice fungal there. He's going to be able to take out a decent chunk of these Phoenix. 5 of them are going to go down. The other 6 are going to escape. Oh, actually, one of them actually escaped from the fungal ball. Interesting. All right, both of our first players here are completely maxed out now. Ooh, triggering one of the stasis wards before with just the circling. Not the greatest thing that you want to see. Ooh, microbial shroud. You don't get to see that too often, do you? That being said, DIMAGA's fighting in a choke, but at the same time, NightPhoenix really doesn't have that much splash to really deal with this. Then again, he also doesn't really have a lot of anti-air, so what the hell is happening here? I think, yeah, with the Phoenixes now, I think NightPhoenix will be able to clean up the rest of this. Everything is going to go down for DIMAGA. But NightPhoenix also lost a lot of ground army supply there. Maybe that's actually what he wanted, though, to just kind of go full SkyToss mode. Yeah, we have 2 more Stargates on the way, so he just wants to go full SkyToss. Storm is finishing up as well. So actually, NightPhoenix is about to have a really scary army, and DIMAGA is not. Like, Hydralisk is definitely not what you want versus this, but he's continuing to build Roaches, continuing to build Hydras. I don't know, that's probably just what his economy will allow him to do at this point, I think. So NightPhoenix is outmining him ever so slightly. Alright, we do have a Zealot run by that is getting set up now, but DIMAGA... Ooh, DIMAGA is actually finishing up Lurkers. Do they have their important upgrades? Oh, these are unupgraded Lurkers. That is... Unupgraded Lurkers aren't great. But we do have the Overseer here, so you will be able to pick off any observers, but no, there are no observers, because there's just no... Okay, so NightPhoenix actually doesn't have any detection here. I don't see any oracles. Do we still have oracles? We don't have any detection whatsoever. We're going to have to rely entirely on the detection of the cannons, but I guess it really doesn't matter because most of NightPhoenix's army is in the sky now. Our mothership takes a bit of a beating, but it's still standing. More carriers on the way, plus 3 ship weapons. DIMAGA might be starting to slow down here a little bit. We're still on 4 bases, and our bank isn't great. I am a little bit concerned. Oh man, please don't walk into these Lurkers. NightPhoenix walks into the Lurkers, unfortunately. I mean, again, they're kind of unupgraded lurkers, so they're not the scariest thing in the world. I should stop being scared of lurkers. That's just a self-affirmation, I guess. Alright, we do have a time stop here. It's going to slow down all of the movement and attack speed. Well, the Phoenix are going to come in and actually clean up some of these Vipers. Yeah, this army. Wow. Man, what a... I don't know why. That just felt like a really difficult game to cast. NightPhoenix goes 1-0. Whew. Hell of a game. NightPhoenix actually getting one over on DIMAGA. That's impressive. NightPhoenix might let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna catch my chat real quick. Mothership is a detector. Was it ever a detector? I thought it never was. It's just minus 400, minus 400. All right, let's go ahead and hop into game number 2 between these two players. Actually, I know I'm supposed to remain unbiased, but I mean, NightPhoenix look pretty good. All right, we now find ourselves on Dragon Scale, spawning in the bottom right-hand side. Oopsie daisy. Bottom right-hand side of the map, blue Zerg pieces. It is DIMAGA. And on the other side of the map, up one game, it is NightPhoenix. All right, let's get it on. All right. It's like a fairly standard start for both players. I will say, we haven't had a lot of aggressive games today so far. They've been mostly fairly, I mean, maybe I should say cheesy. We haven't had a lot of cheesy games yet. Most of these players have decided that they are going to... That's a fake. That's a fake. I'm not buying it. That's definitely a fake. But DIMAGA has to respect it as if it's a real cannon rush. So, actually, kind of excellent patrol path right there, making sure that NightPhoenix can't just like wall in a cannon. But at the same time, that's not his intention. Delaying a little bit of mining time for DIMAGA at the cost of about 25 minerals. That's actually, I'd say that's worth. That's probably, and he's gonna go in. He's gonna try and poke at the minerals too. What a. So I'm almost curious what DIMAGA is thinking right now. Like, personally, if it were me, and I saw that the Protoss just like threw down a pylon, like that would have thrown me off. Like I'd be off balance for sure. Stargate opening, by the way. I would start to feel shaken, and I know that DIMAGA's a very high level player, like a pro player. And usually, like, it's harder to shake up a pro like that, but I have to imagine it has some effect on your psyche, right? Like, maybe instead of, like, my brain just, like, breaking all of a sudden, it's just kind of like DIMAGA's having, like, the minerals aren't quite what they need to be at the times that he wants them to be. We're actually getting 6 Zerglings. So I don't think he's actually that shaken. That might just be my perceptions. Or that might just be me wanting to make a narrative where there is none. Oracle's coming out of NightPhoenix once again. He's been devastating with these Oracles today. Adepts rolling in. Let's see what they can, they really get anything done this time around. Nope, just gonna poke in. Just checking, just making sure that you're on the up and up. DIMAGA is gonna see that this is the, this is gonna be Oracle play once again. Grabbing a couple spore crawlers, fairly standard stuff. Just, you always want to be safe. You just want to be safe. Ooh. Not quite going to be able to hold the third base here. Unfortunately, might have gotten a little bit aggressive with the Oracle. Did take out 2 drones, but, I mean, once again... Oh, no. I'm sorry. The third base is being built here. Slight delay, nothing more. Ooh, also loses the pylon. That's a bit unfortunate. Oracle's continuing to shark around. I manages to get a kill on a drone. DIMAGA's gonna catch that probe, but probably not much else, I would say. Alright. Blink starting up now for NightPhoenix. They go into that kind of classic style of play. Oracle's gonna pop in, say just kind of a quick hello. Grab a couple of drones for their trade in a little bit of hull damage, but that's about it. +1 weapons on the way. I will say, well, DIMAGA is pumping out a lot of drones right now, but it still seems like he's on kind of a low drone count. There were a decent, chunk of workers that did go down, but I guess he really wants to get those roaches out. We do have a swarm of Zerglings trying to pop into the third base location of NightPhoenix. I was actually... Oh, nope, we do get a cancel. These Zerglings are just trying to make anything happen right now. Alright, NightPhoenix is going to be pushing across the map now. A couple of Oracles will be reinforcing the ground army. Once again, we do see the Adepts are being broken off to try and hit one of the other mineral lines. They will get canceled. They're going to help out with the fight here. This is a lot of roaches. I think NightPhoenix will have to back up here fairly soon. Yeah. How much you can do? Oh, but DIMAGA setting up the surround here. Waiting for the blink and even taking out a decent amount of this ground army. And now DIMAGA is just pushing across the map. What is left here? So a lot of stalkers. He's going to try and pump out an immortal as quickly as possible, but I don't think it's going to come out nearly in time. These roaches are now here. Actually, there were more stalkers than I thought there were. Shield battery overcharge has been popped. It looks like NightPhoenix will be able to hold for now. The immortal will indeed get out. But I think DIMAGA has actually created a decent amount of space for himself now. Robo Bay coming up now for the Protoss player. It looks like our Zerg player is deciding to kind of stick with this Roach Ravager composition for now. No infestation pit yet. Just trying to get that 4th base established and use that Roach Ravager hammer. Do you have a run by a Zergling setup here? DIMAGA is on such a low drone count. Like, even for the kind of this Roach Ravager style, I feel like. He's going to try and come in here again to the 3rd base. Now, this time there are a couple of sentries and an Immortal. Was there an Immortal? Yeah, there is an Immortal. I actually managed just to take out the Robo there. Shield Battery Overcharge is going to be popped once again. DIMAGA backing up. There's actually a lot more Zerg here this time. It looks like he's actually going to be successful in breaking through here. Trying to keep that Immortal alive as much as possible. They did take out a couple of Roaches, but it does go down, unfortunately. Nice blinks back here by NightPhoenix. Really trying his hardest to keep this base alive. And it looks like it's going to be really close here, but I think NightPhoenix might have enough to hold here. There's some action actually going on the other side of the map as well. We'll check that out as soon as we can. 13 probes did go down and 5 drones on the other side of the map. NightPhoenix is now behind in workers, but does hold the 3rd base. And it looks like it was maybe a Zealot run by. I think I heard some knife hands going, like, being thrown. DIMAGA once again going for a big Roach hammer. But NightPhoenix is feeling confident. It looks like he wants to try and push out and make something happen here. Jumps into the 4th base, for God's sake. Fortunately, there's just too much Zerg here. He's going to have to back up. But the Oracle's making something happen here, taking out the mineral line. Now DIMAGA behind in workers. It looks like DIMAGA, though, perfectly copacetic with just getting out as many Roaches as possible. Grabbing a couple extra workers to help him out. Yeah. This is starting to look more and more like a scrappy game. Another Robo finishing up now for the Protoss player. I think that's just replacing the one that he had, right? Yes. Disruptors will be on the way here soon. Breaking down the rocks, making it harder for DIMAGA to just kind of push into this side of the map. Another Zealot run by getting broken off. And there is a big push here on the west side of the map for DIMAGA. Looks like he's going to try and push by through the rocks. Ooh, there is a Disruptor here, so this could... Actually, NightPhoenix very disciplined here with the Disruptor. Not firing it off just yet. Waiting for that guy... I take it back. The Disruptor just kind of fucking walks out. Fortunately, Shield Battery Overcharge kind of wasted here, but the Stalkers are holding strong, it seems. They are going to be able to push this back quite effectively. Let's say there was another run by, like, just to the north of here, but once again, NightPhoenix just cleaning up everything that he needs to clean up. Another Disruptor will be coming out here fairly soon. Now, NightPhoenix is ahead in workers, but he only really has the 3-base saturation. Needs to start thinking about a 4th base location. Yeah, there we go. 4th base is going to be going down. Oracle's still being kind of a nuisance here. NightPhoenix really building up that Disruptor count now. Grabbing a couple of Archons as well. Do we have Storm? We do not. So we're just making Archons for right now. A couple of Lings are going to be bouncing around. Zealot run by also setting up. All these Lings just missed it. Alright, NightPhoenix's army just kind of sharking around here a little bit, trying to find any kind of soft underbelly that they can poke at. Now, DIMAGA has split up his army to try and deal with this multi-prong, but he did not leave enough here to really deal with this. Ooh, Disruptor! Actually whiffs. Really nice micro there by DIMAGA, but is it going to be enough? Another Disruptor shot goes out. Doesn't really hit anything. It looks like the Stalkers actually managed to pick off the 5th base. Ooh, nice. Actually, no. Oh, the Swarmlings actually were the one to trigger that, unfortunately. And DIMAGA is continuing to chase with these with this Roach army. He's going to get all the way back to the 4th base location, which actually is not well enforced, or reinforced, I should say. A couple more Zealots are going to be warped in to try and help with this. Actually, NightPhoenix collapsing onto DIMAGA's army. And it looks like DIMAGA's actually kind of streaming in Roaches, which is not the way you want to do this. NightPhoenix aggressively blinking on top of DIMAGA's army. Oh, this is just absolute destruction on NightPhoenix's... For NightPhoenix, I should say. There is a... Okay, that's just an Oracle. Alright, NightPhoenix intelligently backing up here. Alright, DIMAGA's in a little bit of a pickle here, I will say. We're down in workers, we're down in base. We're like up 1 upgrade. That's about it. NightPhoenix trying to push in again. We do have the one... Oh, we might actually catch that... Oh, no, 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 no. Wow, DIMAGA excellently catching that. Both of the disruptors before they can actually get their Novas off, but I don't think it's going to be enough. NightPhoenix with the Blink Micro, keeping some of these Wounded Stalkers alive much longer than they really should have any right to be alive. And unfortunately, it looks like DIMAGA's army is just going to be crushed here. Roach is streaming in 1 at a time. Wow! NightPhoenix takes the winner's match and moves on. Wow.